Yo, it's your boy Meets 2 times in the building, Mr. Get Right or Get Left, man. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with M2X. Bruh, I'm gonna just hop right into it, bro. This shit ruined my life, bro. And in so many aspects and so many different ways, bro. This shit, pornography, masturbation, all that shit, bro. That shit literally took a toll on every section of my life, bro. And I'm making this video today because, like, bro, it's like a never-ending cycle, man. And, like, I don't want to be the type of motherfucker to hop on here and preach to y'all and not practice what I'm preaching, bro. And this video is not for nobody to feel bad for me not to just sit up here and tell y'all, oh, give y'all a side story. It's not, bro. It's because this shit is real, bro. And I'm gonna be 100% transparent, bro. Yo, it's your boy Meets 2 times in the building, Mr. Get Right or Get Left, and welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with M2X, man. Hey, I hope y'all feeling blessed, man, and I hope y'all woke up to a beautiful day today. Where I'm at, you know, it's foggy, it's raining right now, but it's still a beautiful day, man. And I just wanted to hop on here and make a quick video for y'all. So this video is basically tying into the porn ruin my life video. It is the part 2 of it because I didn't really go into detail on you know, how it really ruined my life in all the ways it did. But first thing I want to say is like, I know you can't blame something, and that's not what I was trying to do. I was not trying to fully blame it on, because at the end of the day, it's my life. I'm in control of what ruins my life and what doesn't ruin my life. But you know, I was 9 years old when I was exposed to this. As a kid, you don't really have control on what you do. So from 9 to 21, that addiction progressively got worse. So, you know, as a kid, you can't really make your own correct and logical life decisions. So yeah, so that's what I want to get out of the way. But I also want to say is I'm not gonna make too many like porn videos, because I don't want to make myself be known as a porn addicted YouTuber, you feel me? But you know, I do want to help young men and young women, because I know they struggle with this, overcome this addiction. And when I say addiction, I don't really mean like, damn, that was a lot of birds, y'all. I don't really mean like I was doing it 20 times a day or something. It's like these birds about to start chirping, man. Everybody's addiction is different. Like, some people can smoke weed one time, never be addicted. Some people smoke weed every day. Some people smoke. It's still an addiction if it's a repetitive thing. And I wasn't doing it as much as other people's. You know, everybody has a different addiction level. You know, mine was really just like once a day, or, you know, once every couple of days. And I still didn't like it, so it was still an addiction. But I want to go more into detail on how it ruined my life. Before we get into that though, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I don't really ask for that too much. If you want to do it, you do it. If not, hey, at least I'm trying to help you, man. But the first thing, like, it ruined is, you know, I'm not gonna say the first thing, but one of the things it ruined is I was scared to talk to girls, like I said in the last video. Like, you know, I would be afraid to approach them, and currently I still am to a certain aspect. I'm working on it. I'm not gonna just say that I fully cured it, but, you know, I'm still working on trying to overcome it and trying to be more confident in things. I was just scared of approaching them because I looked at girls as, you know, I looked at them as, not, I want to say a piece of meat, but I looked at them as like an object, you feel me? And not in an aspect of I just wanted to have sex with them, but I didn't really take into consideration that women are more emotional creatures. And when I say creatures, I mean, you know what I mean, but they're more emotional and men are more logical. And, you know, they have feelings too. So, you know, just having sex with a girl, which I never did. I never just wanted to have sex with a girl. But 9 times out of 10, like, I always looked at them more as a sexual aspect than a human being, you know? And that was because of porn, because all you seen is like me, I never used to watch the beginning of videos of how it built up. Some people would do that. I would just skip 10 minutes to find a part that I wanted and get it done with. So that shows how like I would go about women sometimes. It's like I would want to skip all the, I want to skip the whole part of meeting them, getting to know them, which I would still do, but like, as men, we just want to, you feel me, when we're in that mindset. So I would just skip to the part and I would want to, have sex. And that's how porn influenced that, because like you could find any girl you want, skip to the part and get it done and over with. You don't have to work for anything. So that's how I ruined it in that aspect. And like I would automatically think sex when I seen a girl. And that ties into the social anxiety. Like my social anxiety, I don't fully blame it on pornography. I blame it on childhood trauma. But the pornography came from childhood trauma, and it's like a cycle. Like porn helped with the childhood trauma, but it also caused the childhood trauma. So I don't know, it was a loop. But like the social anxiety is like I would be so guilty and just feel so shameful after I would do it, just because it was like, it's not natural. Like I just, anytime you did it, you would feel guilty. And I always felt like that from a kid. Like even before I knew about nofap or stuff like that, or knew pornography was bad, I always felt just disgusted after it. And I know all men, and if you don't, like, everyone feels a different way, but I know a majority of men, I would say 9 out of 10 men feel guilty after they do it, whether they want to admit it or not. Because it's if you think about it, like semen is an energy, like it's energy, and you can create a whole human being from it. And when you release that energy, that's your energy. It takes 2 people to make a kid. It takes 50% and 50%. And when you're releasing that energy, you get that good feeling. Why do you think that you get that good feeling? That's all your energy, but you feel like shit afterwards. So like that instant gratification and dopamine rush, you're not really working for anything. And when you don't work for anything, you take an L. And when you constantly take L's, it lowers your confidence. And then that's how it ties into social anxiety. Because social anxiety means you're not confident within yourself. So, I feel like that ties into a way. And there are other reasons from childhood trauma that I do have social anxiety. Like, not being able to express my feelings as a kid. Like if I wanted to yell or scream, I would be told like, keep it down. And I can see in a sense why parents would do that, because sometimes kids do be annoying, but sometimes you gotta let kids be kids and stop worrying about things that's not really important. Another thing is I was intimidated by other men, and as a man, that's one of the worst traits you can have, because it shows you lack a whole bunch of confidence, and it shows that other men can come in and take your life, or take your woman, or take your life. You feel me? That means you're not standing on ground or anything. And everyone can act hard and everything, but as soon as you get like a gun or something like that, everyone wants to feel big and bad. But a lot of people don't know how to fight. And being intimidated by other men means you lack something in yourself. You lack confidence. You lack the ability to fight and protect yourself and your family members or others around you. And I still struggle with this to this day. Not as bad. Like I still don't always like making eye contact, because like if I do make eye contact with somebody, like I'm forcing myself, and then I'm gonna keep staring, and they probably gonna think, what the fuck this motherfucker staring for? You want a problem? But I worked on it a lot, but I still struggle with it. Like I'm still intimidated by certain things because I know I'm not where I want to be in life, and that's something I have to work on. But like I said, you can't just cure something overnight. You can try and cure it, but like you could quit smoking weed tomorrow, but you're still gonna have the side effects from it. You're still gonna be like, damn, I want to get high, or like, damn, I'm stressed out right now, because that was just a blocker. Like with the pornography, that was just a blocker, of a suppressor of your feelings. But at the end of the day, you still got to deal with your feelings. So yeah, like intimidated by other men, like keep my head down, not want to talk to them, like, you feel me? And that also goes to like the fantasies. Like that's another reason, like the fantasies, the weird fetishes and fantasies I had, like with the cucking thingy shit like that. Y'all know, you feel me? I wouldn't want that with my girl, and I would have never acted on it, but just the imagination, because ever since a kid I seen other guys having sex with girls on my screen, so So I knew it wasn't right, but my brain processes it it was right, man. And like that shit is real. Like, you feel me? Like I said, if y'all watch that, y'all all cucks, man. It's nothing to be like, oh damn, I'm a cuck. No, like, it's just like, get on your grind, man. Like, stop watching that. And another thing is, like, it just made me like a real lustful and down person. Like, I just lusted after things, like lusted after women, lusted after, yeah, I do want to get to know the girl, but I also want to get to, do things with the girl. But sometimes you can't, like, just hop to that part. So it was like I was always trying to fast forward to that part, but you want to get to know somebody fully first, and you don't want them, I've never gave a girl a vibe where it's like he just wants to have sex, because every girl told me, like, I could tell you're genuine and stuff, and that's just because that's me personally. Porn didn't have effect on that, but I still wanted to have sex, you feel me? But as men, with our hormones and being the age, that we are, young men, hormones are raging. But I would look at it as a more lustful way, like, I would look at them in promiscuous ways and lustful ways, and that's something that I'm still currently dealing with, and I feel like all men, no matter what age, you still deal with. And like, just with the weird fetishes, like, I never had weird fetishes, but I know some guys have fetishes where they like feet, they like just weird stuff. Like on Reddit, I be like I don't even be searching for this stuff, y'all, but like when I would be scrolling on Reddit, I would see some weird ass fetishes. Like, I'm gonna say 2 words, and if y'all know, y'all gonna guess it. Some people have a fetish within 2 girls, 1. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I've never had like a fetish get that bad, but some guys go into fetishes that bad where they start watching things like, things that I wouldn't even imagine of. But then you got some men that are watching transgender videos like that. You got some men that go into the extent of watching animals do stuff like that. And it's like that's why I say it's a drug. It progressively gets worse. You may not think that it can, but like, with me, with that imagining my girl, like, that was the bottom line. Like, that was like, damn, what could be next? Like, like I said, I've never had no weird fetishes other than that, but it was like, damn, like, that's basically like showing that a weakness in me. Like, I'm insecure in myself that I would even imagine another guy do that to my girl. And when I look at myself, like, I am a handsome young man, and girls do like me. But if they found out that, like, I was thinking like that, that would turn them off. It don't matter how good you look, man. Like, a girl seeing that a guy has no confidence, that will turn them off. So that's why I say looks don't mean anything. But yeah, like, and y'all already know, like, it ruined a lot of relationships, and not just physical, not just relationships with women. It ruined relationships within my family, because I will say, like, I would just get upset with them and then not even talk about it, but I would run to go to my room and, like, relieve myself. So that's how I say it ruined relationships in that way. And even with women, like, ruin relationships, like I said, not being able to get hard. And so many men struggle with this. And I will say, like, ever since I dropped that video, so many people are making videos about how, like, porn ruined their life. How it, like, they can't get it up with the girl. And, that's why I feel like I was the one to openly speak about this in front of everybody. And now I open a new gateway where men can come on and talk about the problems that they had, man. So that's really what I wanted to do, is I wanted to make other men feel comfortable enough to express themselves and be vulnerable in a way where they're not seeming weak. And I will say, some girls are childish and take it to the point where they want to, like, I don't know, like, I was reading a few comments and they was on some stuff where it was like trying to make memes out of it, but they don't really understand what men go through as this. Like, we're attracted to you. But that fucked up our mind to think that, that messed up our mind to think that, it's right to watch that type of video and to think, this girl needs to do exactly what I seen on the video. And, you know, with these videos, they try to make these girls look flawless, you know, straight teeth, makeup and everything. But we're humans at the end of the day. Everybody has flaws. You could have a scar, a girl could have a birthmark, but we're so used to seeing these videos online that we think the perfect woman is going to be how just like we see online. And that's not the case. And that's another reason why I feel like a lot of men need to stop watching it, because we think that all girls are going to be perfect, but they're not, man. Nobody's perfect. And, you know, that's what the porn industry does. They make these girls look perfect. They make it like the most beautiful thing that you can't even top it. Even in person, you can't even top it. Because I bet your favorite model, like even like girls like Jada Waiter or something, she has flaws and stuff like that, that if you were in her shoes, you'd be like, damn, that kind of turns me off and stuff like that. But that's because the mind was progressed to think that we need a perfect woman. You feel me? And, you know, like, women have flaws, men have flaws. But when we watch these videos, we think girls are flawless. They eat like us, they poop like us, they fart, you feel me? All that weird stuff. So I'm not even gonna say weird, but it's normal. But, you know, we try to put girls on pedestals and think they're perfect and stuff like that, but they're not, you feel me? Nobody's perfect. Another thing is, like, I wasted so much time, bro. I literally wasted so much time. And between the times of watching, the time I spent watching the videos, or even just not getting shit done because I was so weak. Like, that's another thing. I felt weak after I did it. Just so much time was wasted. And I could probably say, like, you know, if I spent like 15 minutes to an hour a day over like 12 years, I was probably, like, if you add it all up, that was probably like just the time of watching it and using it, probably over like a year's worth of time wasted, man, that I could have been doing other better things with. And if you really put that in perspective, like, a whole year of my time was wasted, if not more. And when you think about that, that makes you feel like, damn, what could I have done better with my life instead of wasting it on, you know, watching these type of videos and wasting my energy. So yeah, man, that wasted energy will really catch up to you. And that's another reason why I was like, I gotta quit too, because I'm a man. I need to get stuff done. I can't be doing this, man. Like, what would it be like my kids finding out that their father had an addiction or has an addiction, still wasting their time when I could be out playing with, you know, going out playing football with my kids or going to my kids' baseball games, but instead I'm locked up in the room doing stuff. So that's why I had to stop it now, because who knows where it can get to. And I don't even want to know where it can get to, especially with all the new technology coming out, like with the sex dolls and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't think I would ever do that, but you never know. Like, at the end of the day, you never know what the next level is. Like a drug, you're constantly chasing that next high. Like, people can smoke weed one time, all right, it's not too bad, I'll smoke it again in a month. Then it turns into weekly, then it goes into daily. Then they can't function without weed. They can't function without, you know, they can't eat without smoking a blunt. And then it starts to get worse, where they need the more powerful stuff, where it's like they need the rapper weed, or, you know, the 97% THC, and that's not enough. So then they start going into other drugs. So it's like you're constantly chasing the high till eventually you reach a breaking point where you either quit or you either die, overdose, or, you know, get suicidal thoughts. And that's another reason why I feel like it ruined my life, because I started getting thoughts where it was like, damn, I can never quit this addiction. And it's never really been suicidal thoughts, but it was like, damn, I can't quit this addiction. Like, I'm trying so hard, like, and I'm so disappointed in myself, where I felt so down to the point where I did start thinking, like, you know, if I can't quit this addiction and I can't promise myself, I can't keep promises to myself, I don't think I can live like this any longer. But not necessarily like I want to kill myself, but like I can't live like this any longer, so I don't know what to do. But some people do get suicidal thoughts because they can't quit it and they're so disgusted within themselves. So that's why I say, like, this shit gets real and people don't understand it. Some people think it's okay to watch it because their addiction is not as bad, but there's people with 10 times worse addiction than I had. Like, I won't consider my addictions terrible. I feel like I'm like the average man, but I was starting to get more than the average man, where I was imagining guys doing stuff to my girl, you feel me? So But I don't want to sit up here and compare traumas and compare addictions, because that's something that people shouldn't do. And you know, you may be not as addicted as someone to this thing, but they may struggle with more things than you, so you can't compare things. Another thing is, it ruined my perspective on sex. Like, I automatically thought girls should, you know, just do the dirtiest stuff, like, you feel me? And if a girl didn't want to do that, us as men, we think, oh, she's not a real girl. But like, she shouldn't have to do that, you feel me? Like, we see all these videos of these girls being disgusting, but girls don't really want to do that. You know how that probably makes them feel, unless they have that fetish too. That probably makes them feel like shit, like, damn, my guy thinks I'm a slut, or I should do this. It's not right. So it ruined my perspective on sex, thinking that girls are gonna do the same things that I seen in these videos. Or even like with penis size, like, I used to look like, damn, my shit may be small, because I would see all these other guys, you feel me, having these things, bro. And it ruined my perspective, like, damn, a girl's not gonna love me because my shit's not as big as that, you feel me? And a lot of guys struggle with that too. But in reality, like, most guys are average or above average, but they put this pedestal on, you know, it ruins our perspective of sex. Like, we think we're supposed to be walking around here with a third leg and shit, like Motumbo, and you feel me, we're supposed to be having sex with all these girls, doing all this weird stuff. But in reality, we're not. We weren't meant to do that. Sex is meant to procreate and have children, not to just be wasting your energy and things like that. Like, if you're just wasting your energy and thinking sex is just supposed to be a feel-good moment, but it actually goes into deeper things like that. Like, when you actually make love to somebody rather than just having sex, like, that shit feels amazing. And I could say a few times I had that, but less than like 5 fingers I've had that, and I still don't believe it's fully to the point where it could have been, you know. And like, it just puts into perspective how the industry, the pornography industry, the music industry, sexualizes things so much that we start thinking of unrealistic things. And you know, that's what I be trying to get across to y'all. Because it's ridiculous, because it's frying your frontal lobe. Like, I know it goes into scientific things too, like your frontal lobe of your brain is being fried by this. And like, it just always made me feel guilty to walk out of the house after I did that, bro. Like, or I take a shower after I did it. Like, I would take a shower after I did it and just try to wash all the sin away, and just, I would feel so disgusted in myself. And you know, a lot of men feel like that because it is disgusting, bro. You feel me? You're sitting in your bed wanking that mug, and you get it on your hand, or you get it on your stomach, or you wipe it up with a piece of clothes or something like that, and that's just disgusting, bro. When you really think about it, it's disgusting. I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all, like, it really is. Like, we try to normalize it and stuff like that, but it's disgusting. Like, I remember somebody was telling me their parents found a whole bunch of paper towels tucked behind their bed of how bad it was. And it's just like, it goes in perspective. Like, us as men, we just think it's okay to do that, man, and it's not. They can say, well, I need to relieve stress, bruh. Then focus on getting a wife, bro. And there's other ways to relieve stress. Like, right now I'm in the woods. Look how beautiful this is. I'm at a river. I came out here while it was raining. I'm talking to y'all. I'm relieving stress right now. I could be cooped up in the house and be like, it's a rainy day, I'm not gonna get out. You know, I'm gonna try and be productive. But then when you stay in the house, you start stroking and choking, you feel me? And that's how the cycle repeats. So you have to do little steps to try and quit. You know, you can try and just delete the app, but eventually your mind's gonna go back into it. But do the little things, like wake up, don't check your phone. Wake up, stretch, do everything you gotta do, start getting your day done. You're not even gonna think about doing that. Go out in the woods, like, just go for a walk. Go outside, go for a walk. That's gonna get your mind off of it. It's a little thing. The little things, the little W's, progressively turn into big W's. You feel me? So, you know, just, you know, you have to start like that. You have to start small and work your way up. And that's with anything in life, to quitting addictions, to reaching your goals and stuff like that. And you're gonna fail, you may relapse, but don't think that that's the end of it, you know. And don't think, because, you know, a lot of times when I would relapse, you know, after like 2 weeks, I would do it, And you'd be like, damn, I feel bad. But then I would keep doing it. And then, you feel me? I'm like, damn, well, I already did it once. I'm going to keep doing it. And you feel like shit afterwards, bro. You feel like shit afterwards. Because it's like, damn, I just wasted all that time. And I just had a 2-week streak. And I just failed like this. Now you're going to feel like even more of a piece of shit, man. And I feel like it held me back from so much potential in life. Like, even with my old YouTube, like, what I would do is, like, you know, I would be one of them people be like, all right, is 5 inches enough or something like that? And you can even see in that, like, I was still trying to do it because that's what other people were doing, but my mind was so sexualized, asking a random girl, is 5 inches enough? Or twerk or grab, or kiss or slap and stuff like that. But even doing the YouTube, beside that point, like, I was so less motivated to do it because I would be spending time on these videos and consuming. Like, I was a consumer, bro. And there's still things I gotta work on, but instead of a producer, I was a consumer. Now I'm producing videos. But before, I was just consuming all this self-improvement content instead of just actually doing it, man. And so I'm like, okay, I do YouTube, but I'm addicted to porn. That's why I made this channel. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna document my journey, and hopefully it takes off, and God bless it, like it is. You feel me? But like I said, I don't want to be known as a porn YouTuber. Like, my main goal is to help others overcome this and also self-improve and show y'all my journey on self-improvement. So don't just think, oh, Meech gonna make all porn videos. No, I'm not. I'm gonna help y'all out, and y'all can go back and watch the videos. But I want to change in an aspect where I'm in a much better place. And when y'all say change, like, you know, I was talking with one of my friends in the group chat the other day, and he said something real. I was like, bro, I told him I don't want to change. I don't want to change up on anybody. But he's like, you have to change, because you can't just be addicted to porn and keep yourself on this lower level, because people are going to start not wanting to watch you because you're not, you know, giving them hope and giving them, you know, motivation and stuff like that. I'm like, you're right, you know, I do have to change, but not in an aspect of being a cocky, ego, famous person. I do want to change where I could show y'all, okay, I started off with an addiction. Y'all first met me with a porn addiction, all gloomy and stuff like that. But now he's up doing things that, like, damn, I documented his whole journey. I was here from the day one, and now he's in a way better place. And that's what I want to do. I want to change for the better. You feel me? I want to motivate y'all to change. And it's been, actually today makes exactly 2 weeks since I made that video. And like, you could tell, like, okay, maybe it's still foggy out. Like, it's foggy out as it was in the other video, and it was raining and stuff, and it's a Sunday. Like, exactly 2 weeks. But now you can see, you know, I'm in a much better place, man. Like, I'm out here putting more effort into the videos. You've seen the drone. You've seen, you know, I'm out in the woods. I'm out in public. I don't care who walks by. I'm talking to people. I'm a much energized person and stuff like that. So, you know, already y'all can see the progress. And that's what I want to inspire y'all to do. Like, you know, document y'all journey in anything. Like, I'm doing Amazon FBA. One of my mentors says everyone document their journey, and that's what I've been doing on here. I haven't really been doing it on Amazon as much because I've been so focused on y'all. But yeah, document y'all journey so people can be inspired. Like, damn, he was just like me at one point, but now he's growing. And yeah, there's ups and downs. Like I said on my channel, there's gonna be times where I'm happy, sad. I'm not just gonna always act happy for y'all, because I want to keep things authentic. I want y'all to go along with the journey for me, because if I act happy on overcoming something, y'all gonna think, well, why am I feeling sad? Meech is always happy. I must not be doing something right. But no, there's gonna be ups and downs to life, man, and you just have to accept it. Like, I know it's gonna be hard times in my life, but I feel like, you know, I need to share that with y'all, because I need to be authentic. I already put my life out on the internet. I might as well keep doing it, but show y'all I'm progressively getting better. And you know, it held me back, like I said, with the potential. Like, I could have been a way bigger YouTuber if I would have started something like this, or stayed on my grind with the regular YouTube channels, because on my other channel I switched it up so much. Then I started just doing gun videos, but I haven't posted in a minute, but I'm about to start getting back into that too. So that's gonna be down in the description below. But like, I could have been way farther than I am now, man, because it held me back from so much. And like, I was just always not motivated to do nothing, bruh. Like, I was not productive at all, like, you know. And I always blamed it on the ADHD, which I don't want to exactly say that porn causes ADHD, but it has a sense to it, because like when you have ADHD, it's a dopamine deficiency. You always need dopamine. That's why you get bored easily. So trying to quit porn with ADHD, bro, that shit is way harder, bro. That's why when people try to say, bro, just quit, it's not easy for me to just quit, bro, because I need that dopamine. Like, I need it, bro. I need it. But you can get that dopamine from so many other things, like going to the gym, making a video, like, you know, like I was like, damn, contemplating, do I want to go out today? It's raining, but I said, fuck it, let me just go out. And now I'm glad I'm out here in nature talking to y'all, because it's going to progressively make my life better. It's delayed gratification, but, you know, it's going to give me that 10 times better than porn dopamine, you feel me? So, like, yeah, man, it's going to keep holding y'all back and, you know, ruining y'all life slowly but surely, man. But it all starts with you. It all starts with you owning up to addiction and getting help, because you're in control of it, but you can't let it control you. And that's what I did for the longest. But now y'all see I'm taking responsibility. You feel me? And another thing is, like, you want to know how bad porn is? It's like, we know porn stars' full names, like Lana Rose or Riley Reid or Sarah Banks or Mia Khalifa. Like, everybody knows their names, but do you know your girl's middle name? Do you know your girl's dad's name? Do you even know the things that you should be knowing, but you know a made-up porn star's name? Like, that's not their real name. It's a made-up porn star name. We know their full names. We know how they vagina looks. We know everything about them, bro. But they don't know shit about us, but we know everything about them. But we don't know the people closest to us. We don't know their favorite color. Do you know your girl's favorite food, bro? But you know a porn star's name and what's her favorite position and stuff like that. Like, it's really sad, bro. And they're making it so much worse, to the point where with this AI coming out and the robots, like, they're gonna probably have sex dolls soon that is a complete human and will do anything and have the mind of, and it's just getting so much worse. And I feel like our generation was one of the worst, because, you know, it's so accessible. Any age can find it, just searching or just being on TikTok. Back then, you know, kids had to go find their dad's DVDs and stuff like that. But now I'm scared for the new generation, because with this AI, you can find anything. Somebody can take I'm not gonna give y'all ideas, because if y'all do it, you weird. I'm gonna tell you right now, you weird if you're doing it. But y'all can take my face and put it on somebody else and turn it into deep faking porn, bro. And it's so bizarring, because it just blows my mind that there's people in this industry that are okay with that and sexualizing stuff. Like even with the fetishes, like the cosplay fetish or the anime, bro. I've never gotten into that, but when people tell me they've gotten into that, it's just like, you need to be put on alert, bro, because they look young. Like the Bella Delphine or Define, I don't know. Like, people who watch stuff like that, bro, that should be a triggering sign. Like, why are you starting to like something that looks young? That shows something that is getting worse in your mind, bro. Because, like, it's portraying somebody not above 18, bro. I gotta watch what I say on YouTube, but it is, bro. It's real. And people who like that need to be checked out, bro. They need to be like, damn, reevaluate themselves. Like, damn, why am I getting into stuff like this? What's the next step to getting into stuff like that? Because me, even with the imagining guys do stuff to my girl, what could have been the next step? I could have been like, damn, babe, you want to try it? I always thought, no, I'm not gonna do that. But who knows? What if that didn't turn me on no more, bro? And like, it's so mind blowing how the industry pushes this and wants to normalize it. Like, this is evil, bro. They are evil people, bro. They are demonic, evil people, bro. And I want to do some reactions to like porn stars leaving the industry, because I know they talk about a lot of stuff, and I want y'all to see how they went through stuff, because 9 times out of 10 they were forced to do scenes that they didn't want to do, and it turns us on. But we don't know the backstory behind these girls can be drugged up, these girls can be manipulated, and you know, y'all know where I'm getting at, where, you know, against their will. But we don't see that. We just see it on the screen, and we don't know what emotional damage goes through these girls. I remember reading a story about an ex-porn star who killed herself because it was so graphic and the stuff she's seen and did. Like, it's just so mind-blowing how they want to push this, especially towards kids, and think, oh, it's okay to masturbate, it's okay to watch these videos. It's not, bro. Listen to me, somebody who was addicted since 9 years old, bro. It's not okay. It will fuck up your life in ways unimaginable, bro. It will hold you back from so many things, bro. And I'm glad I'm realizing at this age. I wish I would have realized sooner. And I did realize sooner. I just was always addicted. But now I feel like I have an outlet and I can talk to somebody because there's other people going through it. I always thought I was alone. But, you know, I'm glad I can get this out here and inspire and help other people, especially younger than me. Because, bro, I'm telling you right now, it'll mess up your life. Like, look at all the 40-year-old, 30-year-olds who are still messed up from this, man. And where their fetishes got them, bro. So I just want to tell y'all, like, bro, it will ruin your life, but you do got to take responsibility. Like when I said in the first video I made, I did take responsibility because I hopped on the internet and I told y'all, you feel me? That's the first step of addiction. Take accountability and responsibility. And it did ruin my life. It did, but I let it ruin my life up to a point, you feel me? I can't use it as an excuse. Like I said, I won't never use nothing as an excuse and blame it. But I will use reasonings, like me being introduced as a kid. It's a reasoning why it ruined my life, because I didn't have self-control back then as a kid. Nobody was telling me it was wrong. So it started ruining my life at a young age. But right now, if somebody says, hey, you want some coke, and I take it and it ruins my life, that's my fault. But as a kid, we don't know better. We don't know better. So you feel me? Like, don't use anything as an excuse, but you can use it as a reasoning. If you use that as a reason, like, hey, porn ruined my life, but I'm not gonna let it limit me. I'm gonna stop this addiction right now. That shows that you have what it takes, and you realize it's all in you. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on this and just, you know, tell y'all, like, how it ruined my life. Like, from everything from school not getting done to, I think, causing ADHD. I don't know. But yeah, this is the part 2 of it, man. I may have missed a few things, but those are just the top things that how it ruined my life, man. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I got the Discord up and running, so it's down in the description below. We still got the Telegram, but I want to try and move everyone over to the Discord, just for the fact that you know, I want to build more of a community base and have more organized features and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we almost at 10K, man. Hopefully, I know we can hit 10K before the end of the year, and I'm gonna stay consistent. Like, I've been dropping back to back. I just had to take 2 days off because I was going crazy with the videos. But yeah, with that being said, man, I love y'all. I hope y'all stay blessed, stay strong, stay motivated. If you need to talk to me, just hit me up, man. With that being said, man, I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Gang.